It's okay.
No, I'm not ready. Can you just do this? I feel like I'm not gonna make it through this.
You're alright.
Okay, guys. This studio right now sounds very empty. It's very hollow, very echoing. You see the background that we're on right now, the stage, which I know a lot of you recognize. I know you've spent a lot of time with me here. We started this mission right after losing my brother, Zach, in 2018, and we needed a way to make sure that we built something that we could make an impact on and we could give free workouts to the world. And here we are, over 40 million workouts done together, something we never ever thought was possible. And we realized looking back now that so much love was put into this stage, as Dustin built it by hand and I was there to support him, but honestly it was him. And going from there, we've had so much sweat put into the stage and so much time put on the stage to just accomplish our mission of free workouts to everyone, everywhere, anytime. And this is unfortunately our last video here. So we realized we never did a studio tour, so that's our fault, but we wanted to kind of go ahead and give you a tour of what this was, how it came to be, and just say thank you for all the time that you spent with us here on the stage. We put our heart and soul into this stage, and to bring you guys free workouts every day has been our joy and our honor. And so we just wanted to give you a studio tour, show you kind of the area and how it became our home and how we were able to be blessed to be in your homes and on this journey with you. So from the bottom of my heart, thank you.
I just want to say thank you too for helping us accomplish what we never thought we'd be able to, and we've been blessed to be able to do all of what we've been doing, to leave our careers and start this and be able to actually accomplish a mission of giving free high-end fitness back to the world with science-backed research on that. It's really been a blessing to be able to do, and I'm like Sydney, and I can't believe that this is the last video ever with this stage. So
Doesn't seem real.
I can't believe we didn't ever do a studio tour either. So we tried to get a little bit before we started taking everything down, and so I guess you'll get to see a little bit of it here. It's kind of choppy, but thank you all for everything.
Thank you guys. It's been our pleasure. What's up, MTV? Welcome to my crib. Just kidding. But come on into the media studio. Welcome to the Royal Change Media Studio. We realized we've never done a studio tour. We've intended to do one for 2 years now. We've been recording here every day, so this is the Royal Change Media Studio, and as of tomorrow, it's going to change in a big way. Well, I'm really bad at keeping secrets. But I want to take you through what it looks like now. A little bit of a mess, because as of tomorrow morning, the lighting grids are going to start being built. We've got flooring here, we've got boxes here, boards. Things have fallen down or been taken down. So let's start with just the lounge area. This is our little lounge area, which we intended to have a ton of meetings in. We didn't really have a lot of meetings in it, but it's a really nice place just to relax if we're doing double workouts or if we have people come over for anything. We've got the chairs, the couches. Dustin actually built this table, and we did have a big, massive photo wall up on the wall right here, which was Dustin's biggest art piece. It was his pictures from the time he picked up a camera until about 2 years ago. In the middle of one of my workouts, it actually fell off of the wall. We have no idea why. Be patient, we're working on them, I promise. I wish so badly that we could give them out right now as a whole set. We do have heavy and light resistance, but as for the full set, we're waiting on a restock. Okay, come on up to standing. There you go, straight legs. But it was kind of our sign to move forward, do bigger things. So this is our little lounge area. As you'll see in the lounge area, there are boxes, there are boards, things that the professional lighting people are bringing in, the contractors are bringing in. This is going to be our flooring for what is coming next. A really nice light gray color rubber flooring. Very excited about that. Very excited that it's light and it's cushiony for my workouts. Okay, so this is the stage. I know you guys have seen this a million times before, or hopefully you have, but this is more of Dustin's area of expertise. He built this from the ground up, so I'm gonna try and operate the camera and let him tell you guys a little bit about this. There you go. Oh shoot, Sydney's behind the camera, hang on. Okay, start to finish, how did you build this masterpiece?
So whenever we first got this studio, this was actually, we were wanting to do something different, but we didn't know what, and we were actually wanting to make like Charlotte's first elite training. I don't know what you would consider elite training, but with Sydney being a top performing collegiate athlete, we wanted to focus on bringing in physical therapists, have more trainers like Sydney that actually understand physical activity, focus on form, and those different type of things. And that's what this was going to be originally. And then as I left my job as a CPA, we were in here and we were like, how can we hit more people than just one-on-one sessions with one person an hour? We want to be able to hit more than just that because you're confined to your man hours per day. So as we were sitting here, Sydney was like, what if we started doing more of the digital videos that I've always wanted to do? So I got really excited and I was like, are you serious? How about we build a cyclorama stage? And because I don't think there's anybody that has a cyclorama stage that's doing workout videos on an all white screen, and then it would keep the focus solely on you. And nobody would be wandering off or only coming to you because you're on a beach and they're only there because of the beach setting versus just a white stage setting and focusing on you for the workouts. So anyways, yeah, so I built this. I had no idea how to build a cyclorama stage. I used to skateboard when I was younger, so that was really the only thing I knew how to bring into it with the curve of the wall. But yeah, so the stage looks tiny, but it's actually 20 feet wide, 14 feet deep, and 12 feet tall. And the way we built it was, there's 3/8 rubber foam on the bottom that they use on gym floors. So I did that because I had been to some other stages before in different media companies. When I would step on their stage, it would go boom, 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 and it would sound really hollow. And knowing that Sydney was going to be jumping and everything, I wanted to prevent any noise. So I put the rubber on the bottom, and then it's 2x4s, and then it's plywood, and then I also put cross braces in as well. And inside of each one of those cross braces, I'll also put in insulation to prevent any hollow sound. And then from there, it's just the plywood and then the underlayment, and then I painted it, and then I patched everything, and then I just put putty on the wall, drywall putty, and I sanded it to make it flush. So I don't know if you can see it in the video right now or not, but the seams are going through what they call a stress cycle, meaning the hardboard kind of just absorbs moisture throughout the summer, fall, winter, etc. And here in Charlotte, we have seasons. I'm not sure where you live. You might not really experience much of a season, but it's humid here too. So the hardboard just kind of absorbs moisture. It gets hot, then it gets cold, and it just kind of expands. And so it needs to be resurfaced, which isn't really hard to do. It's just time consuming, and it actually all blows out on video anyway when you're shooting at such a high exposure that we were doing, or as you can see, so many lights here, it's gonna just blow it all out. So I was like, you can only see these defects in person, so it's not really a huge deal. We weren't really worried about it. But yeah, so you can see Sydney just kind of stands here and does her thing. And I think it served us very well in the very beginning. And it was very nice for being able to do product shots and take pictures of Sydney just having an all-white backdrop. But lighting it is very hard, and then also shooting on a white stick lit stage and getting everything properly exposed and balanced is way tougher than I would have ever imagined. So I'm excited for what's about to come for sure. But as Sydney was saying, we're getting ready to have professional custom lighting grids installed. So if you watch any shows like, like the Tonight Show or the Daily Show, anything that's on TV, Ellen Show, if you look up at the ceiling, you'll see all these like different grids and all these crazy lights hanging. Even if you go to churches or schools, theater, they all have those lights. So we're having 2 professional grids installed. And then from there, we have a bunch of new lights coming in that our lighting engineer is going to install and set up and run them all through a DMX controller for us. And then we're also going to have multiple custom LED light boxes built. So that'll look really nice too. And those will also run through the DMX controller.
Okay, back over to me now. I guess I can show you my view of what I always see, and this is where I stand on the mat, so this is what I'm looking at straight ahead. You'll see the camera, which we don't have all the cameras set up right now, but this is the workout on the TV hooked up to my computer. The timer up here will always have the countdown, so I'll put up for a 40-minute workout. I'll see 1 through 17 for today's workout. Main camera, backup camera is normally here just in case I sweat this mic out, which I've done before. We have backup audio, so we kind of transition between the two. Here's all the mats that we have. I like the Lululemon mats the best. They've kind of proven to last over 2 years. So we try to get mats to match the majority of colors of my outfit, just because with a white stage, that's all we really have to change is the mats and the clothes that I wear. So that's why I have a lot of variety on that. But foam rollers, and then this is where I have my little weights. I'll just pull this guy over here. Pull the weights from the rack over to here. And I'm just excited to have a lot more room. As you can see, I go from here and I'm pretty much out of frame when I get to right here. So there's not a lot I can do if my dumbbells are here and I've got 2 steps and I'm out of frame. And also, I can't really go past here. Also, can't really go past here because then I run into the arch of the Sigma stage. So the camera is actually going to be moved back about 10, 15 feet, would you say? And I'm going to have so much room. There's so many activities. I can jump forward in a burpee. I can jump back in a back pedal. I'm just pumped to have more room and more special guests. Oh, I did want to say one more thing about the stage real quickly before we kind of wrap around the edge. We actually did write messages to my brother. I just remembered right as we were starting that second part. Well, we did write messages that are right here on the stage to my brother because, as you guys know, when he passed, it was kind of a big reality check for myself and for Dustin, and just making sure that we are doing enough to leave a legacy and we are proud of the life that we're living. So in so many ways, he inspires us here each day, and he inspired us in his passing to make sure that we were doing what we needed to live our full potential life. So we wrote little messages under the stage, which you can't see right now, but maybe whenever we rip it up, you'll be able to see it, that just said, strong like my little brother was what I wrote. And then Dustin wrote, it's not the years in your life, but the life in your years that matter. And then dedication to Zach. So that's under there, just a small little sentimental message. But as we wrap around here, this is kind of where we're mostly out of our inventory right now, but this is where we store some inventory. Normally when we do get inventory in, we just kind of stack it in random places in the studio, on top here, in these shelves, over in the corner where the lounge area is. But we're actually looking for more space for inventory, shipping, offices, just because when this stage is built, it's going to take up even more room. So that's something in the process as well. But wrapping around, this is a refrigerator, just where we keep our lunches, where I mark off the workouts as I go by, or as I go down the list, down the calendar. Nothing too special about the kitchen, just a sink. We've got our shipping supplies, charging station, more shipping supplies, water fountain. This is where Dustin works, this is where I work. We mostly work at home now, more so. Shipping station right here, and our big world map not keep up with. We initially, when we first started shipping out packages of products, products, merchandise, programs, we thought we'd put a push pin in every location where someone supported our company, and it got to be too tedious and we got so behind on it that we just never caught back up. So there are a couple pins in here, but not even close to what there should be. So we definitely will get back up on that soon. Our 100,000 subscribers plaque is here, some thank you notes, Dustin's artwork here, where that's a picture that he took with his drone. I guess that's it. I guess this is kind of wrapping up our studio tour, but we're going to keep you updated in the process. This is what it is now. As it continues to evolve into what it will be in the next month or so, we're going to try to make sure that you guys see every step along the way. And there's nothing like a good story of progress, and all of this is possible because of you guys. So thank you, and here we go. I'm not ready. This is the last time everyone will see the white stage. I bet no one knew I could touch this right here. No one knows all the work you put in, does. Maybe they do. Thank you. I'm sad to let her go. Okay. Okay guys, so it is official. As you could tell, it's pretty obvious by now, but we are having a new stage built. We're not going anywhere. So we didn't get enough footage actually in the process of the stage being built. All of this started before COVID-19 started, so we wanted to practice social distancing. Things got pushed back as far as supplies for the builders, so it was a little bit abnormal. Our storyline couldn't exactly take place with us being there vlogging the whole process. So we're going to kind of take you through what happened during the build out and the demolition and the build out, and then tomorrow we'll actually get to go see it in person as it's ready for our first workout to be filmed on it. So I'll be talking, Dustin will be talking, and this is our kind of first voiceover attempt at a vlog. So here we go.
This right here is just what we're having a professional lighting grid installed. So a lot of people are probably like, what in the heck is that? And I kind of said the same thing. I kind of knew what one is just from being in videography, but yeah, so this is going to help us create more floor space while also creating more of a professional lighting look. It also allows us to have more professional lights installed, and we're super excited about that. So Frank here that's drilling in part of I don't even know what you call that thing, I just went blank, but Frank that's drilling that in, he is a lighting engineer. He's very good. He went to school for photography. He knows everything there is to know about lights, so the lighting grid will be very exciting, and Frank's just kind of managing this entire process for us. So he has been our clutch go-to number one guy. We owe it all to Frank, and here we are with a set builder, and his name is John. He's amazing,
super talented.
Yeah, so here we are. We rolled out, we had custom rubber floor made for the gym so we can have more of that gym look. It's going to be nice getting to give Sid some color back to her, create a little depth to the set, introduce the color, have depth of field like I was just saying, have some shadow directional lighting, all these different things. And these are supposed to be faux concrete planks, and it kind of helps in a couple ways because it's also acoustical paneling. So we're kind of jumping around here, but this is amazing.
Okay, so this part I'll take over for a second. The guy showed up on day one of this consultation that you just saw.
Oh, I think we just missed it.
Awesome.
So what they're doing here is I'm putting them through a stretch. They said their backs were hurting, their hips were really tight.
Jump in your other leg, the one you're standing on.
I do it right.
Oh, I think we missed it.
Oh, we missed them. There was a little bit of it, but
They were like little kids again, like didn't know how to do stretches. It was amazing. But as adults, we all forget to do that.
yeah.
So this is, I feel like we're kind of jumping around quick here, but this is soldering. So I can't remember his name, but he's
Anthony.
amazing. Yeah, so here's a DMX controller that he's soldering all of the wires up to. So that one control panel is going to operate like 20 to 30 different lights, and it's going to be able to do variations, and that's just a temporary DMX controller as well. We have a newer one coming in with a little more technology to it that I'm excited about, but it was on back order because of manufacturing delays. But here's some of the lights. They don't look that huge there, but they're about 5 feet tall, 5 feet wide.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Oh, this is the sad part.
Yeah. No, actually, everyone kept asking me if I was sad to see this. I promise you, I was so I wanted to be the one doing this because I was so tired of this white stage. I could see the seams, and it was always getting dirty.
Yeah. It's super hard to balance everything out, where when you guys see just a total white stage, there's a lot of work that goes into making it look actually white, so you can't see all these
make you look tan and not blowing out.
Right. I was sad because I know how much work it took to get to the point that we were, and then we're just kind of watching
this
all just come off. This is some underlayment that Dustin put under
to
our...
help with a little bit of sound insulation.
Yeah. So they're taking it all down, and it goes down to just
I'm enjoying watching
the
this.
the wooden stage.
Oh, these poor guys. So the rubber flooring, like you have no idea, but this stuff is so heavy. So like one roll weighs about 250 to 300 pounds, and it's very, very hard to move that. As you can see, they're two grown men jumping on it and trying to slide it, and it doesn't go anywhere. So the rubber flooring is something we're going to have to work on after this build. Actually hire some guys that professionally install this in gyms. We all underestimated it and thought it would be a cakewalk to install it. Wasn't that easy. This Sam the man, he's
talented.
the nicest man on the planet.
Yeah.
LED guru. He actually is a lighting engineer as well for very, very high-end companies. I think he's really high up in Disney, but with COVID-19 going on, there's a lot of people not able to work. So
it's crazy how well it diffuses.
Yeah, that's amazing how well. Like I just said, like how well it diffuses.
Awesome.
So these are custom LED boxes that they built for us.
That is so
and
cool.
This is just the first
love the white,
test
too.
run for it.
He's kind of running you through all the colors that you have the ability to adjust to make
Every
it
single color you want.
match a mood, match an outfit.
Yeah.
You can, I think, set it on a theme.
Whoa.
Yeah, we can, with the new DMX controller coming in, we can program them to any combination that we want to. So if we had like
so
specific timers or something, I could have them ding red, then go to white, then whatever. So it's going to be really, really cool to see.
Yeah. Very excited for that part. This is just kind of us having
This is a major delay in production, actually. So
a check-in, like, hey, how's it going?
yeah. So this was right now. You can kind of feel the tension in the room, not by anybody necessary, and we didn't really want to. Yeah. Things happen.
Yeah.
COVID-19 happened. So anybody that works, anybody that's in manufacturing, production, anything, you can understand the delays right now, but this was severely pushed back. We have to go in and film, or you all won't have any more workouts. So I think they were very stressed. We're very stressed and worried. But the thing is, like, arguing with each other isn't really going to resolve anything.
Right.
And we definitely don't want them to leave with it just like this. So
yeah.
Here's some extra curved walls coming in. It's just going to look amazing. Like, this is something that Sydney and I have been dreaming about since forever.
For so long.
We could, even probably before we even started actually filming, but you can see how massive this stage is. 26 feet wide, 12 feet tall, 14 feet deep. Each one of those light panels right here. So this is a second run to look at the testing. Each one of those things, LED boxes, I think are 6 or 7 feet long. So it gives you a little bit of like understanding of how big this set really is. And then those LEDs on the bottom, and then you have some behind the set. John took a router and kind of created like a little indent within the foam there. So this is acoustical foam paneling. So whenever Sid, for mic purposes, it's going to sound a lot better. It's going to absorb some of the sound and not bounce around so much. But yeah, so that was pretty much all of that so far. We go in tomorrow to see the actual completed set pretty much.
It's about 98% done.
Yeah, so it'll be
film worthy,
Right.
or at least worthy enough to get us to filming.
Yeah.
And
For you guys to
then they'll
have a
be
workout
doing,
video.
yeah, we'll be doing finishing touches throughout the next few weeks, I
Yeah.
guess. So we're super excited, and I guess when you see Sid's face here in probably a couple of seconds, I guess that'll be us on our way to the set to see it and also film your workout so you have something for Monday.
Yeah, so I'll see you in a second. Woo! The day is finally here. We've been out of the studio filming, or we haven't been filming. We've been out of the studio for about a week, so it's been weird, and we've seen it kind of slowly piece together, but I haven't seen the final product yet of here's the stage you're gonna film on, this is what it's gonna look like, all the lights on, everything set up as far as the cameras go. Dustin's actually already there, so I'll meet him there, but oh my gosh, I cannot believe it's actually time to see the real thing. So I'm gonna take you along with me. Here we go, let's go see our new set. We are here. I wish you could feel my heartbeat. I'm so excited. So let's go inside. Let's go see the stage. I cannot wait. I feel like my heart is pounding out of my chest. Oops, need to not cover up the camera. All right. Here we go. Here we go. Nobody's here. Oh my gosh. Dustin's already inside. He already got to see it. Lucky. I can't breathe. I feel like my heart's gonna pop out of my chest. Here we go.
Hey!
It's real, it's really happening. Literally, I feel like this is my home, and now someone renovated it and we're back. Wow, it's so much bigger in person. Like when you see pictures and then you look at it,
Little cartoon rendering
Yeah.
versus real life.
yeah, you walk up beside it, it's like double your height.
Yeah. What is the height? Is this the,
12
yeah,
feet?
yeah, this is the weight rack. Okay.
So weight rack will go here in the middle.
Just say 32 with weights on it. So we could go here and there. That's where we're going. Okay.
Oh yeah,
Two lights.
yeah. That's what I thought y'all were doing.
So we got 2 more lights to go. Most of them, the sidewall lights are up, and these kind of panels here, the white paneling, those are lights created by Sam. I don't know if
And
you can
John.
see the camera.
Yep, both of them.
Yeah, the box by John, the lights by Sam. But these 2 guys are the last things, and they're gonna go in vertically, right here in the middle. And those 2 little peg holes are. Crazy! What do you think?
It's awesome. It's huge.
I know.
Cool.
This looks so much bigger. And then in the picture. So here it is. This is your new set. I cannot wait to see you guys tomorrow for your 40-minute HIIT cardio workout. Hope you enjoyed our story. I will see you tomorrow. Bye!